Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the channel and back to the Syndicate. We've come down for another go. Oh, fish just come out there to my right there. We've got here late again. Battled through 4 hours of traffic once again, but the difference this time is from the second that we've got here, we've seen fish showing, and not one or two, quite a few. One of them a lovely common as well. We've seen them out in the open off the end of the island here. I'll show you the peg in a little while. And we've seen them in the margins, and that one there, which is only probably around about 9 wraps out, and I've baited a spot at 11, although it is slightly to my right there. So, but there's definitely fish in the area, I'm more than confident. We've done all the boarding bit again. We've got the spodding out, we've got the rods out, and we're fishing. We're all set up and we're ready to go. And when I say we, that's because I'm not alone, not with the dog this week, but with the better half. The missus is with me, Kim. She's currently there behind me, making a cuppa. I'm sure you'll get to meet her. And I'm sure she'll do a sterling job of looking after me this weekend, which is great. That's the part. That's one part I do like. I get to kick back a little bit. I don't have to do as much. So I'm getting some dirty daggers. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so we're all set up and we're all ready to go, and it's looking great. Yeah, there's fish all over the blinking place here. So let's hope that we've got something to show you pretty soon. Fingers crossed. Come on. Well, a few people have been asking what rigs I'm using, and well, this is what I'm going to go with this time today. It's a simple lead clip setup where the swivel is fixed in place, so when it's going through the weed, it'll pull this lead off, lose the lead, ESP ejector clips, then hopefully the fish comes to the top. To that, we've got a semi-stiff link of around 9 inches to a wide gape hook, and we're going to go with a snowman. Bit of foam just to help that flutter down and rest better on the bottom there in case there's any detritus on the bottom. As you can see, I like to keep it pretty simple. I believe if you overcomplicate things, it's just more to tangle. So let's get that lead back on and let's get it out there. Bats are out early tonight. Well, that didn't take long. Just coming up to 11 o'clock. And And that margin rod's just gone off on the PVA bag. It's not a big fish at all. It's only one of the stockies bought. It's a lovely little fish. And, well, it's a start. So, we'll get him back. Get another bag out. See if we can get a better one. Thank you. At least you got us off the mark. Good morning. 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 Morning to everyone. And what a beautiful morning it is. Bit of a disappointment though. Apart from that small one last night, we've had nothing more. And I gotta admit, I'm a bit shocked. Had a couple of liners in the night, but that's it. They seem to have just disappeared. I don't know whether it's with my leading around or what. Maybe spooked them out. But they seem to have disappeared until about 15 minutes ago, was it? We saw one, didn't we? Just come up there, which is gives a bit of a relief, because we're getting a little bit worried there. I thought they'd totally buggered off. So yeah, nothing more. Very quiet. Strange, very strange. We're coming up to about 9 o'clock now, so we're going to have a bit of breakfast. We've still got a few more hours. We'll see if we can nick one this morning, hopefully. If not, we'll reset everything, have a little bit of a walk, let everything calm down. Hopefully let them move in over the baits, take the dogs for the mooch about, and then reset everything for late afternoon. So if we get anything, obviously you'll be the first to know. And it's been another one of those days. Very, very warm. Hardly any action. So hopefully, as it cools now, something will happen. We have heard a fish again in the snags to my right. And I've had one show out in front of the willow there. All I can do is wait, I guess. Plenty of activity in the swim tonight. Seen at least 3-4 shows now. Got shows near every rod, so come on, rip off. Well, good morning. Just gone 1 AM. And we've got a second fish. Quite a long fish. A proper scaly too. Shade under 21 pound. beaut. Proper scrapper. Went straight for the weed, come in, massive pile of weed. And just as we were about to slip the net under it, it slipped the weed and shot off like a rocket. Show the other side. No fight on the way in because of the weed, and then everything under the tip after. Really happy to see that fish. Been a lot of activity in front of us. Okay, whoa. Steady. I'll just quickly show you this side and then we'll get her back. Yeah, happy days. Happy with that one. Magic. Okay, thank you very much. Let's get it back. Okay, that's us back out again. First time out using this catch on line, and I must admit, quite impressed with that. The way that shone up when I was playing that fish. That really helped. Really helped. Yep. So, bit of a confidence boost where that's concerned. Another little product I use. Fiddle focus. The bite light. Amazing thing for getting the bait back on the spots. Yeah. Not just gimmicks, actually works. And there's definitely fish in that snags. So, happy days. And plenty of time for another. Come on, let's have you. Hello again. Just gone 2 o'clock in the morning. Not long after we've got that left hand rod back out. We've got what we wished for. The right hand rod has just ripped off on the PVA bag. Another stocky, but this time a common. Still a nice little fish. $11.14. Really chunky little fish. Little belter. Right little scrapper, nearly took out the other 2 rods as well, very lucky there. Only the missus managed to come out quickly and get the net between the rods and bag it, otherwise we'd have been in a right 2 and 8. Still, fish number 3. Yeah, they all count. A few wire wounds on that one, but yeah, we'll take it. Right, let's get it back out, get another one. Stunning knife just turned out to be. Beautiful. Not a breath of wind. Just sitting here listening to the first jump. Just that middle rod we need now. Come on. Go on, go. Hello again. Sky's just blooming. 4:30. And the margin rod's just gone again. Seems I'm on pasty patrol. Another stocky. Gorgeous looking fish, mind. But yeah, number 4. Proper chunky on this. Look at that. £11.4. But yeah, wouldn't that be a cracker at 30 odd pound? Right, well, see if we can get a bigger one. Come on. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the sound because I'm muted. Oh, good morning. Again. Just turned 6 AM. And that left rod has burst into life again. A nice mirror. Nice lean mirror. That was 16.11. And fish number 5. Some class fish in here. Real originals. Beautiful, beautiful scale patterns. Every one of them is unique. And again, that's just come on a wafter over the spod mix of particle and DNA bug. Yeah, just got a little munch. I'll show you the other side. Oh, very, very lively. Okay. Oh, calm down. Once again, that went straight in the weed. Massive, massive ball of weed going with it this time. It's an inch it in. I think that's why it's probably got so much life now, because it hasn't had much of a fight out there, and it's been resting in the net. So it's not had to do much. And it does not like this side. Come on now. Come on, say hello to the folks. Right. Time to go back to your watery home. Just about to recast that rod and I turn around and it's like a farmyard here. You're expecting something like? There you are. Well, I've had a couple of questions on YouTube asking about my rigs. Will I show them? Well, yeah, no problem. As you've seen with the clip rig, which I like to keep it simple. And basically, it's pretty much the same with the bag rig as well. Everything's kept simple. It's just a supple, uncoated braid rig, wide gape hook, knotless knot, going to quick release so they can be unhooked in the net easily. The lead is designed to come off so your leader is running on the outside of it using a long tail rubber. You can get these from Carder, I believe they now do. As I'm under duress when in the fight, the fish is pulling one way, it basically pulls that lead out of the tail rubber and drops it off. On a short leader, because we're allowed them here. But you could replace this with a dark matter leader or pin down if you're not allowed lead core. I'll just show you that in reverse, set it back up. The swivel goes into the end of the lead there. These are made with a groover on the side. You can just use normal inline leads. Tail rubber goes back on. And that's it. I like to use 4 inches of braid with a figure of 8 loop on the end. And to make the bag, I invested in one of these many years ago. I find it really easy. It's the Gardener Baggett bag filler. Everyone's got their own spin on how to do this, but I like to put my wafter into one corner and lay my hook along down on the bottom and have my rig coming up the one side. I don't know if you can see that. Keep that wafter over there into the corner. And then I fill the bag around about a third full. These are 60mm bags, by the way. Little plug, they're from Castaway. All my PVAs with Castaway. I find it brilliant, great stuff, very good value as well. So no other reason to go for them than that. They perform brilliantly as well. No residue, no taste, and they're strong. So I fill it a third full, give it a tamp down with a lead, try not to disturb that hook base. Fill it a bit more, probably level with the top of the lead, just inch it up just a touch. And then I like to just put enough in just to cover that top of that lead, leaving you plenty there to grab hold of. What I do then is I grab the top of the bag, tap it all down to condense that pellet, make it nice and solid, hence I guess the solid bag. and then everyone's got their own way of sealing the bag. If I'm fishing short range, then yeah, I'll go with lick and stick. But if I've got any sort of distance, then I'll give it a twist, just a couple of twists there like that. Typical, I haven't got my stuff ready. Yeah, a couple of twists like that. Take some PVA tape. Tie this off. Give it a trim. Trim off the bag. Being careful obviously not to cut either the stem or the leader that you've got there coming out the bag. And then just pinch a corner, push the wafter in slightly, just give it a little bit, just a little bit saliva. I tend to find a good way of doing this is to wipe your finger on the inside of your lip, and that gives plenty to stick that without over moistening it, and you'll feel it going really tacky. Fold it, bend it a touch, give it a little bit of tension, and then hold it down there just for maybe 5-6 seconds, and repeat on the other side. Pinch the corner. Do a little bit of like a pre-stretch. Get out the way, Duke. She's after the fellas. She likes the smell of this crayfish pellet as much as anyone else, I think. Again, moisten it. Another thing I'm doing, which you probably can't see there, is in amongst that pellet I buy the crayfish heavy bag feeder mix. Two reasons: one, it gives a nice burst of cloud upon melting, and also before I cast this bag I'll give that a good injection of the amino bug smoke, and the bag mix in there will help soak that up. So yeah, good combination, really good combination, and can on some venues lead to a quick bite. Well, you've probably seen most of that before, but if that's helped anyone, then I'm only too glad to help. That is perfect. Yeah, a bit of a bitter pill to add to a good session. Changed tactics and moved the rod up further up the margins there, and then at 10 o'clock, nice take and bumped it off. Hey, I can't win them all, I suppose. So it's now 12:30 and it's very warm again. So we've basically rebaited. Yeah, these guys have had a feed off the overspill. We've rebaited and we're going to go out to get some supplies. Best to swim a little and resume later. Good evening. Well, as you saw, got the baits back out. We're now coming into our final evening. We've had a bit of a walk this afternoon. It got up, temperatures got right up again. The whole lake's gone dormant. No one's had anything really. Not that I know of anyway. So yeah, we took some time out. Went and had a nice lolly. Walked the dogs. And generally chilled out before getting back, and we've not long got the rods back on the spots. I'm looking forward to the night ahead. I've had a couple of liners already, so hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll get one or two more, and it'd be nice to get a couple of decent ones to show you, because believe it or not, there's some big fish in here. I'm just playing babysitter this week, but there you go. Counting them out. Anyhow, the scran's on. What's the tea, Kim?
Chicken curry for you.
Ooh. And what are you having?
I'm having baked bean sausage and toast.
Alright, okay. That's exciting.
I don't like your curry, so...
Yeah, a bit hot for you, isn't it? What are you having? Frogs, legs and snails? Hey, French one?
Oh boy.
Come on. Come on, soft lad. He's, that's Soldier, by the way. And this is Roxy. You've already met Leela. She's been out with us a couple of times. Soldier's new to our family. He's only a pup. Just turned 12 months. And he's scared of everything at the minute. Aren't you, pal? Hey? Yeah, what can you smell? Food, eh? Hey, come on. Come here. Come on. Good boy. Good lad. Yes, so, back to the fishing. All set for the night ahead. See what happens. I mean, it's been a good session, been busy. It's nice to catch so many fish. Been just nicking the odd one of late, so it's good to come on and get a good few bites. I'm happy with that much. Like I said, would like a nice decent one, so we'll try our best. Stay tuned. And there's the end result. Cracking. Ooh, looking forward to getting into that. What a lovely evening as well. Fair play. Apart from that first hour, 2 hours where we got an absolute drenching setting up, it's been a good weekend. Weather's been kind to us since, although they have changed the forecast about 5 times. Looking good for a bite. Well, good evening. Just gone 11:10. Right in the bite time. And that rod that I've moved this afternoon over to the left has just gone off. And we've got a nice mirror. And the biggest of the session so far. Hell of a battle. It's gone from one side of the bloody swim to the other. £26 one. Yeah, and I'm really happy with that. That's more like it. Come on. Yes. Bang in. I'll give you a look at the other side of it. I don't know which side's the best for the photo. I'm happy, well happy with that. Gorgeous fish that. Proper battler. Right, let's get it back. I'll get it back and we'll get it all spotted and the bait back out. Nice one. Yes. Good morning. Just gone 2 AM. And the middle rod's burst into life. Again, on a bug we're after. Over our hard skull mix. Proper scaly again. Not a big fish, but they don't have to be big when they're that nice. Look at that. An ounce under £16. Lovely fish. Beautiful. Let's have a look at the other side. Proper unique fish in here. Oh, is it posing a bit? Yeah. Lovely fish. And I think that takes us to 7 fish. Great session. Plenty of sport. Okay. And we still got a few hours before we go. So, see if we can nick another one. Good morning. And what a gorgeous morning it is. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to pick up that extra fish through the night. And they seem to have moved slightly to my right into the next peg. So, as you can see from the rod arrangement, we've had a little bit of a change around. I've stuck on a PVA bag and I've launched it right amongst where I've been seeing them. So, for the final few hours, just hoping to nick one out of there. We have seen one fish come up within yards of my other rod there. And nothing's happened on the right hand rod. But with the sun coming up along that margin, I'm confident of a fish down there before we pack up. Well, that's it then guys. We're all done by the shouting. All loaded up. Ready to go. I've just had a rod there taken out by a cute. Might be a signal it's time to do one. But, well, not too bad a sesh. In summary, we've ended with 7. Lost 1 to a hook pull. In that we've had 5 doubles and 2 20s up to 26. So not a bad session after all. It's getting very warm now, as you can see. I'm leaking. That was a proper warm pack up, but it's nice to have a dry pack up. So that's us done for another session. But won't be long before we're back on another one. So hope you've enjoyed it. Please click like and subscribe, help out the channel grow, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Cheers for watching.